Okay, I'm daunted. I expect that you might be daunted at the idea of having the children 24/7 for the foreseeable future. It can be really overwhelming, and so I've got a few activities that might be worth considering. The first one is the most important thing is to have a routine every day. Kids work best when they have a routine, when they know what's expected of them, and I suspect that you will as well if you know that you don't just have a big long stretch of a day with nothing in it ahead of you, but actually you know that 8 o'clock you've got breakfast, 9 o'clock you've got some outdoor time, maybe 9:30 you do some reading, and maybe your first activity with your children or child is to create that routine and the daily schedule. That can just give some order to your day and to your week. So in that routine you can have a range of things. You could have some learning new skills. Maybe you could learn some baking or do baking together. You could learn some sewing. You could learn some gardening. Maybe a portion of that time is reading, maybe individual reading that can give you a bit of downtime, time to have a cup of tea or something stronger. So you could have rest time with some reading. You could have reading together. You can have some free playtime, that's really important. Maybe for younger ones you can do Play-Doh or something. For older ones you could use some of the online resources for homeschooling, that's really good. But I think the main thing is focus on having fun with the kids. Don't worry too much about all this homeschooling. I've got to do this level of maths and this level of English. Well, yeah, that's great, but the teachers that I've spoken to said just read with your children, have fun with them, make mud kitchens, do some baking, just do things that you wouldn't ordinarily have time for. And actually when you start writing a list of activities you can do, there is actually quite a lot. I think it's just sometimes taking a step back and have a brainstorming session. What do your kids want to do? What do you want to do? What could you do where you both get something out of it? And it is quite fun. I realise that we do have to work at the same time, and that is a juggling act. But for the time that we do have with the children, let's make it count and let's do some fun things. Send your ideas in. I'd love to hear them. I'm definitely going to need some more inspiration. So do send them in and let's share all our tips.